Now this, House Democrats reportedly planning for an Iran war powers vote this Thursday. New York Congressman Mike Lawler joins me now. Congressman, House Minority Leader Jeffries, he said he's in active conversation with Republicans and he named you. Now, you're in a tough re-election bid. You had a hostile town hall recently. Will you vote to rein Trump in?
Well, it's just another example of Hakeem Jeffries lying. He has not been in contact with me nor spoken to me about this. And the fact is, this war powers resolution undermines the United States position and frankly gives cover to the enemy. It gives cover to the regime who continues to not negotiate in good faith. The idea that we would pass a war powers resolution demanding the immediate withdrawal of all U.S. troops in the region is insane and frankly strengthens the Iranian regime's hand. Yep. So, no, I will not be voting for this. The president is well within his authorities to conduct this war, to conduct these strikes. Congress has not declared war since World War II. The president, under Article 2, has numerous authorities to conduct military operations, and he is, in fact, using that. Under the War Powers Act, he has 60 to 90 days before Congress would need to take any action. And I'm going to give him that time to actually negotiate an end to this, which includes Iran giving up its enriched uranium.
Got it. Let's bring this home. The DHS is ordering thousands of furloughed employees to get back to work and despite the shutdown. How's the shutdown going to play out? The public's really annoyed at this point.
They should be. This is Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries once again putting politics and their far-left radical base ahead of the safety and security of Americans. The fact that the Department of Homeland Security has been shut down for over 100 days since the beginning of the fiscal year, October 1st, is absolutely shameful. The bottom line is Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries want to abolish ICE. They do not want to enforce our federal immigration laws, and they want to allow illegal immigrants like the one who killed 18-year-old Sheridan Gorman from my district to remain in our country. That is shameful, and it needs to stop. We need to end sanctuary city jurisdictions. We need to cooperate fully with immigration enforcement. Yes, we need long-term immigration reform. I've been a leader on that issue. But the bottom line is criminal illegals cannot be permitted into our country. You have Democrats calling for ICE and CBP to be abolished. They want to return to the open border days of Joe Biden, and we're not doing that. So we are going to pass not only the Homeland Security funding package, but we will pass a reconciliation bill to fully fund ICE and CBP.
Got it. Quickly on this, Eric Swalwell's announced his resignation from Congress. What's your reaction?
I think it's disgraceful that he was in Congress. The fact is you have some folks down here who think they can abuse their power, abuse their authority to get laid. It's disgraceful. It's disgusting. If you want to go cheat on your wife, go get a divorce. The fact that you have people who continually abuse their power and abuse young women, women who serve on their staff, interns, it is disgusting. And anybody found to have been doing so needs to be removed from Congress. It is time to clean house. These folks need to go.
We know exactly where you stand. Congressman Mike Lawler, thank you very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.